All right. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, and we are back with another live stream on GT7. The new daily race for this week, daily race B is Watkins Glen. That's the one we're going to work on. There's also daily race C, Deep Forest. I actually streamed yesterday on Twitch. I want to start out by thanking everyone over there who tuned into that. And I did do the daily race C yesterday, and a lot of people were using the Mercedes CLK Retro Group 2 car, and I was using the Raybrick NSX, and that's boy, that CLK definitely has some long legs on the straights. So I don't really plan to do the daily race C, especially given how much success I had yesterday with daily race B. Yesterday I did about 5 races for the daily race B, and I won 3 of them, and I think I came in second place on one race and third place on another. So I had a very, very good day. I don't think I've ever won that many races in a day in the B class. If you I think as far as my statistics goes, I've competed in close to 250 races, and I've won 14 of them, and most of them were in the C class. So yesterday was a very, very big day. And even just now, before I went live, I did a daily race, and that race I qualified. My quali time started me at 8th on the grid, and I ended up finishing 5th. I plan to commit more to GT7. You guys won't really see that much of a difference in terms of how I distribute the content, because I'm still sticking with my loose schedule. One GT7 stream a week on YouTube, one stream on Friday on Twitch. It could be a flip-flop between ACC and GT7, and one low fuel motorsports race on Saturday mornings, which this coming weekend I'll probably have to do the low fuel motorsports race very early. We might be talking 7 a.m. Saturday, because I have a meeting. I have to go to H&R Block to file my taxes at 10 a.m. So that'll be a super early race stream this coming Saturday morning. So yeah, but in terms of me committing to a GT7 a little bit more, basically I'll just be practicing more behind the scenes, so I can be a little more competitive when I'm streaming. So hopefully that will be the end result that you guys see, that I'll become a little bit more competitive. I recently ran a poll last week, and not surprising, most of the votes were for GT7, and with Assetto Corsa Competizione coming in second. So those are the 2 main sims that I will focus on. Some occasional, let me take that out, some occasional Automobilista 2 or F123 sprinkled in there. So alright, let's jump in here, get some practice in.
Luis Knight PSVR 2 said, "What's good, Lincoln?
Hey,
how's it hangin'?
How's it going? Hold on. Okay, Lewis Knight, how are you doing? Your message was coming through. Right as I was putting on the headset. All right. Go with that car. The entry period's over. Oh, no, it's not. Sweet. I did manage to shave a couple of more tenths off of my qualifying time, so now I'm sitting at a 146.2. But, you know, again, I realize that your quality time and what you actually do in a race are two different things, because when you're qualifying, at least on GT7, you're the only one on the track. And then when you get on the track in an actual race, you're actually fighting against a bunch of people. Now, in the case of Assetto Corsa Competizione, when you're qualifying there, you're not the only one on the track. So a lot of times you'll have to rely on people showing racing etiquette. And a lot of people, especially in the practice servers of low fuel motorsports on Assetto Corsa Competizione, a lot of them know that when somebody's coming through there with faster pace than them, a lot of times they'll move over so they don't disrupt your lap. Also, apologies for the late stream. I would have much preferred to do this stream after I got out of work at roughly 4 p.m. Eastern time, but I did take a nap, and I just woke up about an hour ago. So I did the daily race, as I was saying earlier, and I just decided why not go ahead and go live now, because tomorrow is the state of play. Sony's state of play is supposed to be 40 minutes. I think they're supposed to show, I don't know, like 15 games upcoming for PS5 and PSVR 2. I don't expect PSVR 2 to get much airplay. There's a rumored game, a rumored Metro game. I don't know, I don't quite know the details of it, but I guess there was a game on Steam that alluded to that being a Metro game or something, and it was taken down. So I think that leads some people to speculate that maybe Sony came in and paid for, you know, time exclusivity. Who knows? We'll see. All right, let's do a lap or two while we're getting ready. Oh, 46.1. I actually shaved a little bit off. We got a little about 4.5 minutes.
Gamertag VR said, "Sup dude."
Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing up? Isn't it like super early in the morning over there? How you doing, my friend?
Gamertag VR said, "I have no idea. I gotta go back to sleep."
Actually, GT, back in my younger days, I was definitely a night owl, but
Gamertag VR said, "Juds wanted to say hello.
Hey, I appreciate
Hope you're well.
I'm doing well.
Love
I appreciate
ya, man. XX.
Love you too, man. I caught a penalty. Yeah, man, I'm still watching your content. I just I watch it from work because it makes the day go by faster. There's that penalty. So we got about a little under 2 minutes before the race starts. So in all likelihood, this lap coming up will be my last if I'm able to complete it in time.
Gamertag VR said, "Love you too for that."
Oh, absolutely. I've, kind of taken the...
Gamertag VR said, "You time trialing?"
No, well, I'm qualifying. A race is getting ready to start here in a second. So, with GT7 in the B and the A class, you're good if you're in the B and the A class. But if you get knocked down to the C class, you might be in trouble because you're dealing with dirty racers. But I had a really good day yesterday. I ran about 5 races yesterday. I streamed it on Twitch, and I won 3 of those races. The other 2 races, I came in 2nd and 3rd. So I had a really, really good day yesterday racing. That's not gonna go well. You know,
Louise Knight PSVR 2 said, "Gamertag, sup homie."
Yeah, Gamertag, that's the man. That is my dude.
Gamertag VR said, "Hey Louise."
Hey, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys. You look right there.
Gamertag VR said, "GT7 is so amazing."
Look at the dashboard.
Louise Knight PSVR 2.
You can see the reflection on the dashboard. See
Love
my head
driving
turning.
this car in this game.
I can see my reflection on the dashboard and saw my head moving around, turning left and right and up and down. So that is just like, I've been critical of PSVR 2 and even PS5 in the past, but I guess as far as like through a VR headset, The only thing that's stopping me from saying that GT7 is the best looking racing game I've ever seen through a VR headset is if this headset had pancake lenses. I think if this headset had pancake lenses, because like the assets are there, it's just that, you know, it's the headset's not as sharp as a headset with pancake lenses. But I think it holds its own. I know it's wishful thinking, but if a PS5 Pro comes out, I was kind of hoping they would redo the headset and you know, offer people a more premium headset. You know, maybe charge them $100 more or something like that for a headset with pancake lenses. All right, here we go. I qualified third. So about 1 second separates me from the leader. So the bottom line is, if I stay clean, I should finish in the top 5 if I stay clean, and with a little luck, I can win this race. For those of you that are wondering about me putting my head down, it's the easiest way to have the headset centered when we go into VR mode, because if you hit the button to recenter the VR headset, it'll also pause the game. Yeah, guy pinballed me and dove underneath me. I'll get him though. Because this car has actually got long legs. Yeah, that guy, that C. Barry in front of me, he's bumped a couple of people out of the way.
Night PSVR 2 said, "This car and this track are really fun combo."
It is.
Louise Knight PSVR 2 said, "I want to go to Watkins Glen in real life since I live near New York."
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, this guy's a dirty driver. See if I can spook him.
Luis Knight PSVR 2 said, "Be patient.
Yep.
Looks like he'll make a mistake.
I'm trying to
You're
keep
faster."
I'm trying to keep the pressure on him so he will make a mistake. Yeah, he's gonna get away. He carried more speed than me in that corner.
Luis Knight PSVR 2 said, "Great racing though."
Thank you. Actually, if he makes a mistake, I might have a chance. Damn it! Yeah, that guy was dirty. He was bumping people out of the way, and then he was blocking once he got in front of you. Cause the guy pushed me to the outside a couple of times. He was dirty. I mean, I still took third though. So just waiting for the countdown to complete.
Luis Knight PSVR 2 said, "GG's."
Thank you, thank you. As I was saying at the start of this stream, I'm going to commit more to GT7 because I ran a poll last week and GT7 got the most votes, followed by a set of Corsa Competizione. So in terms of how I distribute the content, you know, in terms of the schedule that I'm on, nothing's going to change. What I'm hoping is that you'll continue to see more races like I just did right there, where I can finish in the top 3 or the top 5 or something like that. Because basically when I say that I'm going to commit to this game more, what I mean is I'm going to practice more behind the scenes, because my ultimate goal is to get back to the A class, because I'm a B class racer right now. At one point I was an A class. I had a few bad races, fell down to B, ran into a couple of dirty racers, got knocked down to the C class, and I had to fight through the extremely dirty racers in the C class to work my way back up to the B. So yeah, the goal is to get back to A. I think that race might have put me, I don't know. We'll take a look here in a second. let's register for the next race, and then I'll see how far away I am. Alright, let's see if I can get to my page. Yeah. So yeah, I'm almost halfway there. Now I understand that the B class, it's a long class, meaning that I'm gonna have to do a lot of races to get back into the A class. When you look at my stats here, I've had 38 clean races. I had the fastest lap 7 times. I had the pole positions 9 times. I've competed in 248 races. I've won 14 of them. I've got 87 top 5 finishes, and that's what I want to continue to do, is continue to have these top 5 finishes. That 146.1 should put me in a pretty good spot. So we'll do a couple of laps and see if we can crack a 145. But the race here should be starting in about 7 minutes. You know, I've seen people talking about this a number of times, about GT7 possibly going to PC. I mean, if GT7 were to go to PC, what is that saying about Sony? Because if this game goes to PC, I almost feel like that might be Sony preparing for life after the console, or feeling like maybe the console will only take them so far, so they'll need to reach out and, you know, extend their products to other platforms. Because as it stands right now, we're already getting games on PC, but most of them are single player games. Got hit with a penalty. That's gonna be another penalty. That was a 1 second penalty, my goodness. All right, we got 4 minutes. That probably gives me enough time to do 2 laps before the next race. I forgot to change the format. I think I'm on the H.264 format for OBS when I meant to change it back to the Nvidia AV1. Come on. 145.9. We did it. This race is over. I made a mistake. I mean, this lap is over. So, let's see where this 145.9 gets me. Okay, so I'm 5th. I qualified 5th, but only 1 second separates me from the pole sitter. As of right now, I see one other guy in here using a McLaren. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Another pinballer. Oh my god. Serves him right. All right, we took third. We took third. I think I got one more race in me. I'm going to register for the next race and then grab a drink. You know, there's this belief that VR actually makes you a little bit slower. I beg to differ. I think I'm faster in VR. Some of the fastest sim racers out there that I know of are either like VR enthusiasts or people who use it in certain situations. Like there's one YouTuber named Tortellini. Not only is he the fastest guy I've ever seen in VR, he's one of the fastest guys I've seen, period. On a set of Corsa Competizione, and he still uses the old Oculus Rift CV1 of all things. And he's that lightning fast with that old blurry headset. James Baldwin, he primarily races flat screen, but he does use VR to practice for real life races. All right, let's see how much of a notch that got me. See how much closer have I gotten back to A. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a journey. To get back to A, it's gonna be a little bit of a journey. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. You'll probably hear me muffling around in the kitchen, grabbing a drink. We got about a good 7 minutes before the race starts. So, having a good night here so far. What do we got? We got third place at last race. I think we got fifth or fourth the race before that. And I think, did we get one win today? All right, nice cold Diet Cola. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. So yeah, tonight's a better night to do it, even though I'm streaming late. It's better to do it tonight because tomorrow we've got the State of Play. Let's see what Sony has in store for us. I'll mute you guys for a sec. Mute my mic. All right. I'm trying to think last week's daily race where I was using the GT4. But I think I had a decent week last week. Oh, last week, yeah, was at Road Atlanta. I had a few decent races, but I also had a couple of bad races too, where a couple of guys knocked me off the track and it knocked me all the way back down to C. So behind the scenes, I've been doing daily races, working my way back up to B. So here I am back up to B. Hope to stay there. Hope to get to A. How much time we got? 5 minutes. So I'm not going to say that I don't see any point in qualifying. As long as that 145.
Brian Dial said, I can't wait until SATA get console support. I love my SATA gear, you can't beat it for the price, it's top notch.
Yeah, the SATA stuff, that's kind of up there with the SimCube and I think Sim Magic. I think those some higher tier stuff. My setup is all Fanatec, and whatever brand I went with, I wanted the entire setup to be that brand, so that way I'll know the parts will, the parts are compatible. So yeah, I've got this Podium Fanatec Podium DD1, the Formula V25 and the Clubsport V3 pedals, and then my backup wheel right here, the McLaren GT3 wheel with a metal quick release on it. It was actually my primary wheel, but this Formula wheel, I caught it for Black Friday for $200, and the wheel normally retails for $350. I couldn't pass it up, but I didn't.
Brian Dial said, I wanted Fanatec, but they are having so many issues now.
Yeah, one of the big issues, I think two of the biggest issues right now is shipping and customer service, because I'm not really going to get into the details, but I went through a lot of crap to get this wheel, because they shipped the wheel and the quick release separately. So one of them, they just dropped it off. The other one, it was like, no, you got to sign for it, and nobody was ever home. So I was getting letters every day saying it's going to be sent back to California, yada yada yada. And then I think finally, FedEx got tired of it, and I think one of their own employees just forged a signature and just left it on the porch. So yeah, that was a bigger headache than it needed to be. All right, 2 minutes. Let's get ready.
Brian Dial said, do you race on PC?
Absolutely. You want the proof? Here's my MetaQuest Pro. I race on PC, doing a set of Corsa Competizione, but occasionally I'll do Automobilista 2, a set of Corsa F123. But the point of it is I race in VR. I did pick up Forza, but that's trash. The game is buggy, and only reason why I bought it is because the night races look absolutely gorgeous, the lighting and all that stuff on Forza. But I don't know. I think if Forza had VR support, you would be able to make the case that it would be the best looking racing game in VR. But yeah, I absolutely race on PC. According to my loose schedule, I do one GT7 stream during the week here on YouTube. I do one...
Brian Dial said, I believe you, this is my first time reviewing your page.
Oh, thank you. Hope you stick around. So I do one stream on YouTube during the week. Link to my Twitch channel is in the description. I do a stream on Twitch on Friday. Then on Saturday, I do an Assetto Corsa Competizione stream through the low fuel motorsports race. And, you know, and I'm more inclined to do the 45-minute endurance races. And then anything I do after that is more or less just one of those spur of the moment things. But loosely, that is my schedule. So you, according to my schedule, I'll be streaming again Friday at roughly 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, and then this coming Saturday morning I got to get up early because I've got an appointment at H&R Block, so I'll probably be streaming at like 7 a.m. Saturday morning Eastern time. You know, but I won't rule out doing another stream later on in the day as well. All right, let's see here. Holy smokes, I'm second. My 145.9 gets me second. That PHG animal, he's fast. I couldn't reel him in. So bottom line is, I think that Cap guy, I don't know if I dealt with him or not. Because I have dealt with a couple of borderline dirty people the last couple of races. But after this race, yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. But then I got to jump over to Assetto Corsa Competizione and get some practice in. Because this week, the races are the sprint races at Red Bull Ring. I've already done one of those races, and it was absolutely crazy. Cars flying everywhere. And then the endurance races at Kyalami. All right, let's go. Qualified second, let's go. Let's go. Keep it clean, we'll be okay. Let's go. I'm sandwiched in between two BMWs. Let's go. dude is fast. He didn't get away, but I couldn't reel him in. But hey, I'll take the second. I'll take second. Qualified second, finished second. So honestly, that's about where I expected to finish, because this guy, PHG Animal, he was in the last race and he won it. He's fast. So, I've got a roulette ticket that I can open. I'm going to go crack that open, and then we'll close shop. All right. But that is another top 5 finish for me. So I'm on my way to 90 top 5 finishes. Yes, sir. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we're about the halfway mark. Yeah, we got a long ways to go to get back to the A class for the driver rating. But, so yeah, look at that. 89 top 5 finishes. I've done 250 races. I've won 14 of them with 89 top 5 finishes. I've had 40 clean races. I've had the fastest lap 7 times, and I've had 9 pole positions. So, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, let's go check out this roulette ticket, which is in all likelihood going to be trash, but let's go ahead and look anyway. Might Might be time for an oil change here pretty soon too on the car. Yeah, I'll do an oil change here. I need that brick. Yeah, see, these roulette tickets are trash. They give you stuff for cars you don't have. It's definitely a scheme. So now I got to go buy that Subaru in order to use that nitrous kit, which is going to be removed as soon as you go into the daily race anyway, so it's all a big waste. So let's do an oil change. All right. We'll do the oil change first. An engine overhaul. Let's see here. 400 for the oil change. Let's do it though. And let me see the engine. So everything's excellent, so I don't need to worry about anything. Let's do a car wash too. Even though it's a race car, yeah, let's do the car wash. Ah. I have to say that GT7 undoubtedly has the best VR showroom. I mean, when you go in this car right here, you don't get the scale of how low it is to the ground until you go into that VR showroom. I mean, this car is unbelievably low to the ground. There's no way you could drive this car on the public road. I actually think this older 650S looks better than the 720S, to tell you the truth. I think the car has, it looks more like a Bulldog. So before I switched over to this McLaren, I used to drive the NSX. You know, that's play around with some other cars, you know, the Corvette, the Ford GT, the Mustang GT3 once in a while. But for the most part, this is my car, at least on this game. I do use the McLaren 720S, however, on ACC. Yeah, this is yeah, this car's a beast. All right, I think that's gonna do it for me. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. And let me see here. It's Tuesday. I would say, you know, again, according to my schedule, I'll be back on Twitch on Friday. Link to my Twitch channel is in the description. And it's a coin flip whether I'll do ACC or GT7 then. But hey, you know, if the mood strikes me, or if I'm not too tired, then I could conceivably come back with another stream on Thursday. So we just play it by ear. But until then, definitely appreciate you all tuning in. We will see you all on the next one. And until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We will see you on the next one.